So today we're gonna learn Blender, and I'm not gonna watch a whole 4-hour video.
That is correct. I did not spend 4 hours watching the tutorial. I spent more like 10, 11 hours on the tutorial alone, probably 22 in total, including another couple of projects I did directly after. I'm not completely new to 3D modeling. Experimented with Womp 3D, Adobe Dimension, Nomad Sculpt, Tinkercad, Adobe Neo. So this is Tigami, and this is my creative channel. I'm not sure what it'll look like in the future, but just know we don't have a set niche at the moment, so expect an array of like very different ideas that could potentially clash. And this video was my first time modeling in Blender and learning how to use it through the donut tutorial. I initially wanted to learn enough just to make a VFX video, but learned much more than that I could use for other means, and for some of the VFX things that I wanted to create, I need a lot more skills than I had. A lot of the programs that I used before were a lot easier and very easy to understand, very accessible, but they all had their limits in comparison to Blender. I'm aware there's other programs like Cinema 4D, Maya, but they're very expensive, so Blender was the most actionable choice out of all of them. The program, when I first opened it, was very confusing, despite using a lot of other creative softwares like Adobe products, which I don't think they're that difficult. That's where this video came in. It not only showed me step by step on how to make a donut, but introduced me to tools that I will commonly over and over need in Blender. Blender can get very complicated, and I still don't fully understand a lot of it, like geometry nodes and modifiers, but I do know a small amount that can be useful, and hopping into this program was another challenge to myself and just to level up in versatility as someone who does creative things. I'm also very interested in very many things, so much so that I'm pretty scatterbrained and completing things and deciding what to work on next, but I wanted to land into this and create something unique that keeps my interest peaked. I spent many hours into the tutorial and came out with many tools to create things. I created a couple of animations and modeled a lot of random things. Going through this tutorial was also a test of discipline and attention with these current times, as well as even editing this video right now. And don't get me wrong, I did get caught up in my phone a couple of times, but I made it to the end. A lot of the hours I spent trying to complete this tutorial was trying to recreate and actually understand what is being done. The good thing is that I think this video will get me to challenge myself to other things and create things like, I'm thinking of HTML and CSS might be next, or messing with AR, and maybe something in Figma, who knows.